Good morning. A few days ago, I did a video titled, I Do Not Care About Ukraine. And in it, I talked about how I really don't care about these stupid frickin' foreign wars. And how I actually was impressed by the way Donald Trump speaks about it in terms of him wanting people to stop dying. I also want people to stop dying. I want nations to stop engaging in imperialism and nation building to help their friends in the oligarchical ruling class to consolidate power and resources. In that same belief I have, and I know like the left, see, this is when I talk about Donald Trump being funny. During his recent speech or whatever, the State of the Union, whatever it was called, he's talking about how much money we have sent to Ukraine. And that was like the only time the Democrats in attendance clapped and applauded. That's why I fucking hate them. That boy with cancer, they ignored him. The girl who was injured by a boy in sports, they ignored her. I hate progressives and leftists. But anyways, Donald Trump was talking about money spent in Ukraine, and they were all excited and giddy about that fucking warmongering pieces of shit. And then he asked the question, he was like, do you want it to continue or something like that? And Elizabeth Warren was like, yes, or whatever. And he called her out, and he was like, yeah, Pocahontas says yes. That's just funny because she's a fraud. And the thing, like, why I hate the left is they can't come out and say, yeah, she kind of should not have said the things that she said. There has been no contrition. Haven't even got to the subject of the video, but it's kind of connected. Israel. I do not care about Israel either. And that might ruffle some feathers on the conservatives because so many of them are like, we're anti-war, no war, except for Israel. We gotta support our friend and ally Israel. Why is such a small country, new country, created under very dubious terms, why are they so powerful in the global sphere? This video could very much get me canceled because I'm not saying anything, but I'm beginning to ask questions because they're a ridiculously small country with a lot of power and resources. But to be intellectually consistent, I must come out and speak out against the war. I hesitate to use the word genocide, but other people do, and I don't judge them because they are more informed than I am. But definitely it seems like some bad stuff is going on, and our friend and ally Israel might be part of it or complicit, and that makes us complicit because we give them so much money. So much money. Why is America giving money to any country? We shouldn't be giving money to any fucking country. This is our goddamn fucking tax dollars. We have homelessness epidemics. We have addiction epidemics. We have obesity epidemics. We have education epidemics. Some of these statistics I've been hearing are absolutely insane. Like high school kids not even being able to read at a middle school level or worse than that. Like some schools in urban neighborhoods have almost zero high school mathematical proficiency. Like almost none of the students are proficient in the level of math that they should be. And I don't think nowadays as much we live in a systemically racist country, because I think we just live in a systemically oppressive, and that miasma of oppression. So like think of a fog or a haze that just kind of settles in and disperses over the land. Miasma. There's just this weight of oppression that's affecting everyone right now. Oppression in the form of our tax dollars are being stolen from us. Businesses and industries are being more and more regulated, so it's harder for small and medium-sized businesses to even start or compete with large businesses. The printing of money is debasing our currency to the point where, like, $1 100 years ago would have bought let me try to be honest, like maybe 100 times more than what it would buy today, right? So we've lost so much of our purchasing power, and it's all to support this new world order, neoliberal, fascist, globalist, whatever movement. And America's right at we're one of the biggest thugs of the game. I don't think we're in charge of the game, though. I do think people from other countries, Israel is one, but then just ruling classes, the rich people of other countries, we are, like, we should not be engaging in supporting the death of anyone in any country right now. And I normally kind of poop on the left because it's so easy to do. But right now, let me just poop on the right, because they are cucking so hard for Israel, all while claiming to be anti-war. But they got to make this exception. They got to make this exception, which is just additionally funny. And I don't give a fuck if you call this anti-Semitic or not. But it's like so funny seeing Christians simping for the religion that killed their leader. Wasn't it the Jewish king that killed Jesus because he was sort of spreading a less than Jewish message? Isn't like the whole of Christianity sort of born out of a break from Judaism? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was always how I interpreted it. Was like the Abrahamic faiths, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, all kind of have this core starting point, and then various fractures occurred that led to the development, like Ishmael, the son of Abraham, I believe, the illegitimate or whatever son of Abraham named Ishmael started Islam. They killed Jesus because he was like fucking with the money changers. How funny is that? How interesting is that? That even 2,000 years ago, usury and money changers and interrupting their game could get you killed. Kind of like JFK. Oh man, I'm going down some roads here. But if you know, you know, JFK, there might be a CIA Mossad connection to his assassination that hopefully gets revealed soon, although I doubt it. He wanted to prevent Israel from forming something like AIPAC and having them get special treatment, but he also wanted to deal with the Federal Reserve and our banking institutions. And then, oh, he's dead. Wasn't he a Catholic? Anyways, I don't think I said anything that could get me like super canceled, but I actually agree with the left. Well, no, I don't agree with the left on this one because y'all's rhetoric is insane. like the whole from the river to the sea thing. It sounds like you're promoting genocide the other way. You know, you're claiming Israel is conducting a genocide against Gaza, but then you're also like saying you need to genocide back. I don't know. I don't live in the region, but that's really what should drive your care for a war. If you live in the fucking region. So many regions I will never, ever, ever, ever see. I mean, maybe I'll go to Ukraine or Russia someday, but like with the current cost of living, I'm not globally traveling. But like, why are my fucking tax dollars going to kill other people in countries I will never go to, that I have almost no interest in? Any sort of negotiating we need to do with other countries can easily be done with trade, because we all benefit. We all stand to gain from trade. We all lose from war. We all lose from war. Except for the ruling class. They win because they often play both sides of a war, and they sell the arms and they get the land. War is for just fascist oligarchical ruling classes. And we need to not support them. I'm going to stop rambling there. Anyways, much love.